What's going on, everyone? This is Alex, USA Days. So I got an interesting question in response to the last video where we talked about current job market and how to search for a job. So the comment is, thanks for helpful video. One question: how would you suggest to handle such situation? First, you send dozens resume daily, and then get a call from HR in company XXX, and they start from the scratch asking questions such: why did you apply for position in our company? Are you familiar what company does? What do you know about company? And so on. And of course, you have no idea what the company they're talking about because you did not read it was dozen resume goes. So yeah, I think you have to approach job search using a process, right? So just sending tons of resumes daily might get you a job, but it would be a lot more efficient if you track it somehow. So you spend a good chunk of the day sending out resumes, but also you're taking notes and you're tracking what's happening, right? So I created this kind of a spreadsheet, like very easy spreadsheet. You can create something like that, or you can use this one. I will leave the link for this spreadsheet in my Patreon, so you'll have a link where you can access it. Here it's uneditable, but you can still download it and like re-edit your old version. You don't have to subscribe to my Patreon. That is like a free access just in the feed for the Patreon for my account. So if you want to check it out, go and check it out. If you want to build your own, you can just use this as an example. So what I put in here, I put in date. So every time you start applying for jobs, you put in date what you applied for a specific position. You also probably want to put company name, what company you applied for. Maybe have some sort of short description what the company does, what the position is. So you can add as much or as little information here as you feel comfortable with. Then maybe you would like to mention where you applied. So if it was LinkedIn, if you found it on some other web page, they sometimes ask that question. So knowing that would be helpful. Of course, when someone calls about the job, also they start talking to you about the why did you apply to this job. You would want to have this spreadsheet handy. So that means you have to have it somewhere, maybe on your phone for an easy access. If you're not picking up from home, if you're at home, so from your computer, laptop, iPad, and so on. Then the resume version that you applied with. So some people will create multiple resumes and then they highlight their skills based on the job description. So if you were doing something specific more at a certain job, you might want to bring this forward so it shows that, so it fits the particular job that you're applying for. If it is possible, you want to have the contact name in there and the phone. So if the person calls, you kind of already know who's calling you, what company is calling you. Web page for the company, so essentially uh, where their product is in description, everything, so you can go to the web page and maybe quickly look it up. Their mission, if that's something they might ask about, or what they do if you forgot. Interview stage, so sometimes your interview will progress through different stages, starting from like initial call with a recruiter, then maybe internal recruiter, then maybe with the team, and then you will get like an on-site or like the interview that actually gonna get you to the job. And the contact, so the person who you're in the contact with in order to get the position. You can have another status, kind of a did they call, not yet, or just maybe status here in general. Um, so you only applied, right? Only applied, for example. So there is no response called yet. So next time when you receive a call, um, of course you're applying, you're filling this out daily. You keep on adding stuff. Next time you receive a call, you just ask a recruiter, sure, well, just give me a minute. I'll be available in a minute or 2 minutes, or give me a call back in 15 minutes if you're not home. Once you get home, get this in front of you and then start your conversation. So you can see who's calling you. You can kind of look it up, the company. You can be a little bit more prepared. So all of those general questions that you've been asked, at the very beginning of the conversation in terms of, okay, why did you apply for position in our company? Are you familiar what our company does? What do you know about our company, and so on. Also, the question, why did you apply for a position in our company? uh, you want to have like a generic basic answer to that. I normally say that I looked up your company. I read the job description. Seems like a very good fit. I also looked up what do you guys do. I like your product, and I want to, contribute to your product. I think that's a very interesting product, and you have a great mission. So I'm all in support for that. So that would be like a good generic response on the question, why would you like to join us? You have to show that you're interested. So hopefully this helps. What to do if you're applying to multiple positions per day, how to structurize it a little bit and find a job. And again, access to the spreadsheet. I'm gonna have it in the link below in my Patreon. You don't have to subscribe to anything. It's just the accesses. The link is access is there. Okay. So this was Alex USA Days. Thanks for watching and